Okay, I survived Comic-Con. Hi Vince, how you doing? Look at this little guy. This is one of the last things. I almost forgot to make his badge. He has a little Comic-Con badge. See that? It's no Dexter, it's Grump. The actual badge said something about Dexter, that murderous TV show. Yeah. So Grump had fun, I had fun. Party! Hi Chris. Vince says, still struggling in art on my end. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I was kind of struggling. Oh, hi on YouTube. I can't read your name. I don't know. Those are foreign letters. But hi. I hope you're doing well over there on YouTube. Before the convention, I had a lot of work to do, and I did pretty good. Where are you gonna sit? Be safe. You be right here. Okay, you do that. I got all my little cards done. Okay, so I think you guys saw these already. I think you saw them in their completed form. How are you? I'm doing really good. Thanks for asking. I just got back from San Diego Comic-Con, and it was kind of uneventful in a good way. It was really busy. I get the same table every year, which I'm really thankful for. Good table neighbors. Joel's always on my left, and then there's always like a revolving kind of spot on my right. I super enjoyed my neighbor to the right this year. I'll show you her work. Let's see. Okay. That's good, that's good. So yeah, I added these to my store. They're both at bethotillo.com and on Fourth Wall, that little announcement that just came up on the Twitch chat. So this was the supermodel for the store. And then I tore a pack open to get the innards out. Let's see, let's set you right here. I kind of half cleaned my area. It was a wreck before we left. I had to cut all of these. No, I got the two. I enjoyed cutting all of these and making all the little vendalopes for Vendy here. Oh. So Grump's little vending machine did so well at the convention. People liked the surpriseness of the little blind envelopes, and they were choosing rows because they would say things, well, I want the green one, well, I want the pink one, like envelopes. And most people opened them in front of me. Some took them on the road though. So I was like, oh, I guess that's okay. I mean, it's their thing, right? But some of them are pieces of original art, and two out of the three, wait, there was more than that. Basically, I saw 3 original art pieces opened in front of me. One of them I had to chase down because I knew what it was, and I was thinking like, oh, I have to get a picture. Oops, I was looking at the wrong screen. Let's see. What do I have? I think the ones that I did most recently, the little old-timey Grump Manning Perry, those are all gone now. The pot of gold is gone. Grump's little pot of gold. Yeah, I think the highlight of the weekend, of the 5 days, it's a really long convention, was I sold a couple of pieces of original art, Periwinkle, which is kind of cool because nobody knows these characters. It's not like I'm selling, I don't know, whatever. I can't even think of popular stuff. Labubu was everywhere. So not everybody, a ton of people had sketches of that little doll on their table. I didn't do one because if I'm not super into it, I can't do a good job of it, and I don't feel right about selling it. You know what I did do though? This was pretty interesting. There was a handful of people in Artist Alley who were invited to do this. We partnered with Lionsgate to do artwork for that movie, The Strangers Chapter 2. And it was a popular movie. I had a bunch of free prints to give away for anybody who was interested in it. But then I had the bigger print on my table, and somebody just offered to buy it off me, and I was like, oh, okay. So this is what I did. We were dog sitting, and this was my project while we were dog sitting. Since I was going to be away from the computer, it gave me all this time to just focus on this cute little creepy, murderous, adorable painting. So this one is doll face. This one, no, this pinup girl. This is doll face. And I don't know who this is. But I did reference like their weapons of choice, so I think I got those right. And Lionsgate and Olivia, all those people there were super easy to work with. I'd be happy to do more pieces with them. Yeah, that was fun. So in the print, I put the Strangers Chapter 2 here. And it was nice. So, I don't know. Got an original piece here. Let's see. Yeah, it was really crowded. It was the kind of crowded. This was kind of weird. If I was an attendee on the other side of the Artist Alley table, I don't think I would have enjoyed it very much. But I noticed that they had staff members, like volunteer staff members, going through the Artist Alley and just telling everybody, keep it moving, and people would turn around and said, I would if I could, because it was just like super smashed together. Which, like, that's the worst kind of crowded. It makes you feel like trapped. You are trapped. So basically, if you were up against a table, they were fine with you standing still up against a table. But if you couldn't like double park. You couldn't look over someone's shoulder who was looking at a table. They would shove you along. So that wasn't very fun seeming. I did see some people get kind of spicy about it, like kind of forcefully shoving through the crowd, and which kind of got the people bristly. And it didn't escalate. Everyone was just, the guy who shoved was like, oh, sorry, I'm sorry. He kept walking. The people were just like, just keep going. Don't do that again. That was the only time I saw something like that. Most people were pretty happy and tired. So, what else did we do? Wait, I didn't hang out at night. I didn't stay out too much. I think my favorite night was going back to the Airbnb with the Lady Mechanica crew. That's where we were staying. And we got some Korean food, I think. But here's the highlight. Okay, they bought some, I'm gonna try to say this right. Tres leches cake. And most of it, a couple of days before, they had invited some people over. There's a lot left. So they took the two, like it was Marsha and Stephanie, they took the two tiniest little pieces out of the cake box. And then they just gave me the leftovers and the cake. So I just, like a piggy, I ate this giant piece of tres leches cake straight out of the cake box. And watching Sparkle Vampires on the TV, best day ever. I would do that over and over again. I had a lot of fun. So let's see. I'd say like the most frustrating part about building this set, I already had these envelopes, these clear plastic envelopes. So what I did was I left the bottom side, the flappy open side, because I thought, that would be nice. You don't have to rip open the top and try to get through it. Easy access. And then I had to fold over a tiny bit of the plastic to fit this over nice, because I was trying to make them really uniform. And then, did I put that other thing away? I got one of these. I bought one at the art store, but then when I got home, I found out I bought a refill and I didn't have the actual applicator thing. So then real quick, like I had to order the applicator thing on Amazon, and like, of course it gets there in no time at all. Thank you, deliverers. Yeah, this worked really well. It's like just heavy duty taped roll, and I just kind of did a bunch of like, I did as much as I could while being reasonable. And it was a good thing I had that refill because I ran out and I had to use it. So, and it's orange. Look at that. Can't beat that. My favorite color. So that worked fine. The prints themselves, I'm still learning how to use my printer. I got like this Canon Pro 1100 or something, and the printing software, it has weird adjustments. So the interiors of my little mini sketchbook, they lined up really good. I could just cut straight through, and the back pages and the front pages are all kind of spot on. So I was trying my best to center like this back stuff with the front stuff, and they're all like a little bit off. And I'm thinking, you know what? This is handmade stuff. It's all cut, hand cut with love. I got a corner cutter, so that was easy enough. So I think some imperfections are okay. Like no one's getting these CGC graded, so that's fine. Yeah, that vending machine is, I'm on the last fill. I made so many of those envelopes, so that's kind of nice. I underestimated people's enjoyment of not knowing what they're gonna get. So, okay, let's see. Table neighbor 2 to my left, this person. So let's see. I have it pulled up here. Let me see if I can. Where are you? Okay. And let's see. Let's do this. Like that? Okay, there. That's a little off. There's that. And then let's see, for you over here. Okay. So built from sketch. Xavier, what's your last name? What is your last name? Let's see. Let's click on some stuff and find out. Oh, it's just Xavier. Built from sketch. Original watercolor artist. Oh, Xavier Ortiz. So yeah, really nice person. Good table neighbor. Good art. And free stickers. Ta-da! Look at that. I won't focus on you. I'll show you guys in a second. I'll show you who was to my right. Let's see. Is that showing up good? Okay. So this is Megan Lara. Megan Lara Art. Megan does, let's see, digital paintings of popular movies and TV shows in like the Art Deco style, Muka stuff. Georgian, you down with SDC? Yeah, you know me. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I didn't get sick. I got teased though. We took carrots to snack on. So it's like, usually if you're gonna go to a convention, you kind of accept that you're gonna eat junk food. But I guess we didn't really want to. First of all, we were in the middle of the row, so it's hard to slide in and out because it's a lot of, excuse me, pardon me, behind a bunch of artists who are busy and have all their merch behind them. So we planned to just be kind of trapped. Little crazy carrot lady. Yeah. Yeah, because then, so you have to fight your way out from behind the table and then walk. I don't know how long. That convention hall is huge. I went to the Lady Mechanica booth to meet up with them on the way out for the day, and it was empty, and it still took a long time to walk over there. So imagine doing that full of bodies, angry people in a hurry, and then trying to carry like chicken fingers, like, oh, excuse me, pardon me. No. So we had carrots. What else did we take? A big bag of popcorn. That was really good. You know what my least favorite thing was? The protein bars. And I did like the trail mix that we took. $30 chicken fingers. Yeah, they're expensive too. They're weirdly chewy. And that's probably the best thing you can get there. And then you know, you always have to eat it behind your table and just like, oh, don't look at me, I'm trying to snack. As long as the trail mix has M&Ms. I wanted one with M&Ms. I didn't get one. Yeah, I had I don't think it had any chocolate pieces. I'll have to check. I was kind of picking the almonds, cranberries, and sunflower seeds out of it. It was good. Lots of water. I was so hydrated. So yeah, this Megan artist, you know what I liked about her? First of all, super talented. Also, very chatty, but excellent table, what do you call it? Not manner, it's like instincts, what's that? Etiquette, yes. So then we would be chatting it up and giggling, but then someone would come to the table and we would just stop mid-giggle and help the person. And it was like, you know, some people would just continue on and not pay attention, but sunflower seeds are suspiciously good, says Sorjan. Oh, you know what? It's the first time I've had them in a long time. They're tiny. They're little tiny little things. You need a good handful of them, but they were good. I don't know what their benefits are. I know, what do you call it? Almonds are good for you. I think cranberries have antioxidants, but they got a lot of sugar too. Here's, oh no, those are mine. These are Xavier's stickers. Yeah, cute. And then, okay, somebody gave us these. Like a friend of a friend who is now my friend. Let's see if I could show you these. Hold on. What was that artist's name? Love that mummy movie poster. Megan Lara art. Here, I'll show you again. Let's see. Eyeball there. Somehow I messed up my button for the window capture. I had to do both of them manually. Okay. So, there we go. A little bit for you, a little bit for you. Is that big enough? It's on Instagram, it's Megan Lara Art. MEGANLARA ART. Yes. The mummy. This is one. Here, let's heart that. I hearted it for you. Okay, let's close that one. And that one. Okay, so let's see. I'm a sucker for blacklight. Oh, speaking of blacklight, this is one of the pieces that I sold. Okay, add it again. I should just leave it here. Okay. How can I? What if I do this? Is that better? That might be a little better. Okay, we'll do that. And it's gonna be double up music. Oh, I'm like tethered. So that's the glow in the dark piece that I'm gonna start talking. No, I know. I know. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so this is why it's so cool, because they don't know these characters, and I got super excited because they came for this one, and they were looking at the periwinkle, a piece that is that's my sticker, the one that's You're Not the Boss of Me. I think I don't have them around. It's one of the slap stickers on the little sticker thing at the bottom, or the About Me. But yeah, that's oh, I didn't share it with the. There you go. Yeah, that looks really cool. So then they bought that, and they were looking at the other Shikishi board one, and it turned out that they didn't want the Shikishi board. It's like 3x3 inch, teeny tiny little thing. They stepped away. I don't know for how long. Time is an illusion. But they came back and bought it. So they have 2 original periwinkle art drawings. And I was like delighted. It was like the highlight of the convention. Okay, we could stop that one. Yeah, I don't think I have it luckily hanging around or anything. Do I? No, these are old. Okay. I do have these though. This is one of the things that was upsetting me on my way out, trying to pack up vending machine sticker packs. Look at that sorry lamination job. Look at that. I got these like glittery, different types of glittery, shimmery lamination things. And then I think maybe I was tired, maybe I was in too much of a rush, but I just kept wrinkling them. And I was just getting so frustrated. So I do like that shimmer. I think I like this sticker enough to make a real one though. Like from the sticker place. And then what I would do is mistakes were made, says Chris Cox. That they were. So I'll send it to the sticker shop, but what I'll do is I'll mask out everything but the yellow, so that way the glitter is confined to the yellow background. I guess, okay, no, how about this? Glitter for the yellow, glitter for the purple of the letters, the white would be non-glitter, and periwinkle herself would be non-glitter. How does that sound? I think I'll do that. While it's hot and summery, I guess. I have a bad habit of, it'll be like wintertime. Oh, let's do some summertime boba stickers. Like that glow in the dark periwinkle piece. That was nowhere near like Halloween or New Year's or anything. I don't remember when it was, but here, let's see. What else? Oh, okay. There we go. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That's nice. It's hard to tell what's just not flashlight illumination or glow, but that's just glow. I kept trying to make the one ride the other during the show, but they wouldn't balance. They got like this cool little like wiggle to them. So this is the kind of things you get. We got a bottle of wine too, which was really thoughtful. I said, I don't drink a lot of wine. And they said, well, you can make a if you don't get to it in time and it goes vinegary, just make a vinaigrette. Like wine doesn't go bad, it just turns into like a different delicious thing, I guess. I don't know. Ah, this is so nice. Yeah, they wouldn't ride each other. They're too floppy. See, look at this guy. Here, I'll turn these on now. Okay. So it's like a chain link. Whoa, he's got the moves. Oh my gosh, that's too much fun. Okay, one last thing that we got. SDCC wine gift. Yeah, well, not from the convention itself, but a friend of ours who always stops by. And okay, he brings a bottle of wine and we do sketches in a sketchbook. And for some reason, his sketch is always like the worst. Shannon Van Pelt, thank you so much for following. For some reason, I don't know if I just get nervous because a bottle of wine is involved or what, because he usually gets the harshest looking sketch ever for me. But this time it came out all right. You know what I used? I used, where are you? Oh, this thing. This Rude fountain pen with the crazy bent on purpose nib. So you can get thick lines and thick lines. Did I say thick twice? Thin lines and thick lines. Yeah, it came out nice. I like this thing. Still not clogged. I put pigment ink in it and the platinum carbon. This stuff. And it's still flowing. Still flowing. I got gifted a duck. All right, so maybe you're not super excited about this duck. It's magnetic, so there, you get points for that. I didn't think the venue would let them bring that in. But you know what? I didn't ask. I didn't show it off. You might be right. But yep. That's what happened. Fluorescent, luminescent, cute. Wasn't it nice, Chris? I got a kick out of it. It was fun just to play with it. So, okay, this duck. My question is, okay, somebody gifted me this duck at Ontario Comic-Con Revolution, this really sweet group of people who, they have this group called the Square Society, I believe, and they like Grump because he's square and also because he's awesome. So I got that one. And then I think I got this at TwitchCon. Somebody gifted me this. It might have been Pupasaur or something. I don't remember. And then this one, I don't, why? I'm getting gifted ducks. I don't understand. People see me and they're like, you know what she needs? A duck. I don't understand. Magnetic ducks. And I go way back. And they're adorable and I love them. I just think it's so funny that I get gifted ducks. Okay, and then here's the pin, the official San Diego Comic-Con pin. Tiny duckies, Chris, they're so tiny. I don't understand how I keep getting gifted ducks. It was out of the blue too. What did I do? I was talking to a guy. And just, he enjoyed the conversation. He's like, you know what? You earned yourself a duck. You earned yourself a duck. Like, or something like that. I don't know. I'll take it. He just, like, with authority, stuck it onto something metal on my table. And he's like, there. She's gonna love this. And I did. Okay. What is that? Soft enamel? Sam? That's the name of the character, right? Sam. Am I holding it okay for you? Where are you guys? Oh shoot, you're kind of over this way. Okay. Yeah, it's cute. Sunset. I don't know where I'll put it. So yeah, I think if the highlight was selling original art, which was fantastic, what would be the worst thing? I'd say Trojan lamination.com. Let's see. I missed. Oh, me. I'm the sorry lamination.com. Yeah. You know what? I learned some stuff. Sometimes the juice is not worth the squeeze. Oh my goodness. That was like too much. And at least they should be water bottle resilient. So I can't just put printer stickers with no kind of lamination. Here's one of leftover strip. Okay, so somewhere here, look at this. It's like, this was me before I left, just making tiny strips of this. I was too rushed to be efficient, so I just, you know, I was wasting product maybe. Oh, here he is. Good. This guy. I was gonna paint this guy. Dr. Sirius. He's in Grump's world. He's kind of like a creepy Bill Nye, the science guy, where he has a kids show for science stuff. And where is all this? I'm like a piñata of convention stuff. Okay. He's the kids all admire him. He has like this kids show where he does inventions and experiments and things. Manny's dad, though, since Manny is smart, his dad is smart too. Manny's dad doesn't appreciate this guy too much. Thinks he's a bit of a charlatan or something. But yeah, I'm gonna paint him. I've run out of paper towels, so I've got like an actual towel. Hooray! We'll see how this goes. So I think for Dr. Sirius, since he is he's not really evil, my little bollies are just so out of control right now, because they go on my convention table, so when they come back home they're just all over the place. All right, that'll work. So okay, Dr. Sirius, he's kind of I don't know, he's a weirdo for sure. So I was thinking maybe this I could do in the background. This super granulating schmink watercolor, since it can look kind of icky, and maybe I should do it first so that way I can let it dry naturally, because Chris always says, Chris Cox, he's like, if you want it to granulate, you gotta let it dry and do its thing. I'm always with my blow dryer because I have no patience. Charles on YouTube. Hi, Charles, how are you? Charles? Charles. I like that. Okay, so what else we got? Dr. Sirius, he's kind of gray in the face. He's got red coloration around his eyes. And his eyeballs are red. That's him. So we got, his hair is white. So white, gray, and red. He wears a white lab coat. White, gray, and red. It's pretty stark of a palette. That could work though. Should I erase it? Or just let those little pencil lines linger? I kind of like them. He doesn't look evil here. He's just more like, huh? I wasn't expecting visitors. Yeah. Let's see. So, right there. Okay. I need to make my cameras agree with one another. Great. Well, he does have a little bit of erasing, just a little bit of erasing. Where's my eraser? Where's my eraser? Did I leave everything here? Okay. This is what I took with me to the convention. I wasn't doing commissions, but anytime somebody got one of the vending machine little mini sketchbooks, I would have them turn to the page, the blank page that's for me to draw in. And then I'd ask them if they wanted to sketch. Luckily, they all said yes. So this is kind of what I was using for that. Okay, eraser, eraser. This is the pencil I want for later. Eraser. And this is a good pencil too. Okay, what else? All right, that's all I need. I don't even need the pencils. I just need them in their space. We drove from Los Angeles to San Diego. It's not too bad. Let's do this. Okay. It's like oh look, here's one precious piece of paper towel. Any more? All right. Yeah, 2.5 hours drive from San Diego, from Los Angeles to San Diego. We bought parking near the convention for Wednesday and Sunday. So basically load in and load out. And we figured if we could catch a ride with the Lady Mechanica crew in the morning, we'd go with them. Otherwise, we could just lift it in or something. So, okay, that'll work. I remember drunkenly waking up a few years ago with a similar look on my face, especially the eyebrows. It says Shorjan. Just like, huh? What? I don't know. Yeah, I think did I even mention what the worst part was? Nothing was super bad. Probably just when I try to get parking, there's a lot of choices. There's some under the convention center, and there's one on the side at the Hilton Bayside or whatever that newer hotel is called. So I figured that one's closer to Artist Alley because Artist Alley is way at the end, kind of Hall H is at the super end of the convention, and then Artist Alley is right beside that. So I thought that would be nice because short walk. It's not a short walk. They funnel you all around this zigzaggy thing to get where you need to go. It was exactly the same amount of distance. So I got sunburned. I burned my little nose. There you go. I didn't know it was going to be that intense. Okay. So, get my favorites. You, and you. I like how this white brush keeps getting more and more yellow because I don't know, I get paint or something on my fingers and then it just gets on the handle. Look at that. It's a patina. Maybe that's why they don't make white handles. And it has like a velvety finish. Not like furry velvety, but just that, I don't know. velvet, like buttery paper, that kind of velvet. So it's like, it clings, all the paint particles cling to it. Okay, so let's see. I think, should I just use, I'm trying to decide. The tiniest one, more control. And then, let's see. I can practice with since it might be boring to just have a flat gray. I've got warm gray there. I could dab in, kind of like with the periwinkle ones, when I wet on wet, I would dab a little bit of warm colors on her cheeks, but that's not really Dr. Sirius's style. So I got this gray, maybe I could put some blue or something, some sort of cool green might be interesting. Give him like a ick kind of thing going on with the skin. It doesn't look like I have a cool gray. I guess that's something I can put on my shopping list. This should be fine. Maybe some periwinkle. Let's see. Let's find out together. I filled this up with I bought a tube of watercolor paint, and I filled this up to the tippy top, and it dried up finally. It dried down. Look at how much it sinks. Can you see that? It's like from full to like 2/3 full. Ew, that looks ugly. It's got, look at that, black light brings the ick out of everything. It's like potter's pink or something. Let's see. All right, so live right there for now. I didn't go around Artist Alley shopping for anything. That risography printer artist that I like was there, Natalie Andrewson, and I saw her prints in front of me walking around all the time, so she was doing really good. Our friends like to shop at Stewart NG, this bookstore, and they almost always have a booth there, but I guess they sold their booth to a couple of different artists instead of showing up. So I don't know, maybe they had stuff going on, but they were missed. Let's see. All right, so let's plan it out. Because if I do, it's gonna be fine. Wet on wet. I don't think I need to prep a color. It's not like periwinkle where I need to mix all of her colors. I'll just use what's in the pan. Let's flip this over. Okay. Let's see. It's this guy right here. Oh, right there. You know what they had? Cosplayers? In-N-Out employee cosplay. And a friend of ours' daughter was like, I don't know how I feel about that. My friends work there and I don't think they would be super excited to be dressing up as cosplay. Not to say that they were offended by it, just how interesting people's opinion of In-N-Out attire is. That's a fast food uniform. Okay, let's see. How dark is this? Not very.
Game begin.
The person who bought the Periwinkle original art, they were cosplayers, and it was League of Legends. The friend of the person who bought it their name was V. They had a tattoo on their cheek that I thought was Roman numeral 6, but I guess it's V, or maybe it was one and the same. I had to Google this after I got home and I realized, oh, that's who you guys were. And not Ajax. What was the other person's name? Jinx. Yes. Perfect, Chris. Yes, you're exactly right. I saw the photo. Okay. So V and Jinx. And when I looked at the wiki fandom whatever thing about who they were, I was thinking Periwinkle would love hanging out with them. They're absolutely perfect Periwinkle companions. So, and their cosplay was really good. I moved my camera to take a picture of Grump and to take product pictures. Now it seems like it's a little high, but I guess that's probably okay. Who else did we see? We never get to see the cosplayers who go to the masquerade. We're always kind of stuck behind our table, and they don't go walking around Artist Alley. Their stuff is too ornate to handle that crowd. So I don't know about who won all that stuff. Okay, let's see. That looks kind of blotchy enough. I'm just gonna try this Periwinkle thing and see what happens. A little more than that. All right, that's kind of weird and nice.
Game over.
I think the only part I got right of that second name was the X. I was trying to, like, Ajax kept popping in my head. Okay, that looks weird and good-ish. I thought I changed you. Okay. There you go. Lots of pink in here in this lighting. So let's see if I can, how much trouble would I get into if I just dab a little bit of red right now? I'm chicken. Okay, hold on. Okay, it's on the move. There he goes. For their backstory, says Chris, check out the show Arcane on Netflix. Very cool animation. Okay. That, you know, Netflix keeps suggesting that to me. And maybe I'll listen this time. I was rewatching Bee and Puppy Cat on Netflix. I've forgotten most of it, so it's kind of nice. Rewatching, revisiting. It's self-contained, doesn't require knowledge of the game, just makes the game seem more tragic. Oh, great show, says Web. Hi, Web of Chaos. How are you? Even if you're not a fan of the game, it's from. Okay. All right. Yeah, I can. That'll be some good watching then. We're almost out of shows. What are we waiting for? Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking of what game do I need? I finished the downloadable stuff for Star Wars Outlaws. Oh, I did get a list of games. Okay, hold on. Some people suggested games to me. Let's see if I could find them. Okay, let's see. Oh, I have lots of notes. Okay, you. Okay, here. Let me know if you guys have heard any of these. A Short Hike, which is a really small indie game. It might even be like a few hours long. Short Hike. A Night in the Woods. Naughty Dogs Cyberpunk. Expedition 33 and Exploding Kittens. Those were suggested to me. I think those are all games. I might be mistaken, but I'm sure I'll find out. Web says, hello, I'm good. Just got home from walk to store. You know, walking to the store is the best. It's so convenient. Okay, if this doesn't filter out, I'm gonna turn on my blow dryer. Let me know. You have the wrong thing. Okay. Oh, I just tangled myself. Let's see. All right, perfect. I'm gonna do his hair. I wish I had a cool gray. I guess I could just water down. Well, I could add Payne's gray to the warm, to the gray titanium, Or I could just water down to black. But if I water down black, then it's gonna get super, that dark line around the water, where the water dries and settles. Webb says, yesterday I went to same corner and on the way home saw hit and run. Oh no, dude. Doing the hitting and running, popped curb of sidewalk, doing a U-turn to run away and almost hit me. Oh my gosh. Which caused me to get his license plate because how close his truck was to me. So you were able to help out with providing the license plate to the police or something? Oh my goodness. That's awful. Hopefully you're able to help somebody out. Okay, so let's see. I don't think I've ever seen a hit and run. Maybe animal kind of stuff. Not really hit and runny, but just, you know, the sad stuff. Web of Chaos. I made myself sad. Quick, duckies! Look at magnetic duckies! Hey, da 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 da. Look at that. Alright, I feel better. Okay, so let's see. I said I was gonna try to mix titanium with Payne's Gray. We'll see how that goes. So most people already applied for next year San Diego Comic-Con. They send the email links to the application, and we'll see how it goes. I'm not taking anything for granted, even though I've been there for a long time. You just never know. Oh yeah, I was one of 2 people that were able to help out. Other person got a picture of his truck with half his license plate and the make model of truck. I just started yelling out the dude's license plate over and over, yeah, again, so I wouldn't forget it, and so the people he hit could write it down. Yeah. That was good thinking, Web of Chaos. Okay, I've got some kind of, it's like a gray sky, stormy sky kind of gray. I think I need more than 2 drips, so let's see if I can extend this a little. Oh yeah, we had guacamole behind the table too. I'm allergic to avocado, so that wasn't for me. Joel liked that. I was the hummus person. Kind of weird though, eating something like that behind the table. The popcorn was the easier snack. And it's always the case. As soon as I stuff my face with something, someone comes to the table. So, no, hold up, you're gonna flip the other thing. Oh, carrots flying. Okay, I think I got this. Let's check it out. Let's do the back hair first to see. It's a little dark. Let me just give it like a more gentle kind of application. Leave some whites. Try that. Had to get up. Who's the wise sensei, Grump? This is Dr. Sirius, Vince. Dr. Sirius, he has a popular kids show in the world of Grump. And Manny's a big fan because Manny kind of likes building robots and stuff. And this guy, the kids show is like a Bill Nye the Science Guy kind of thing. He does experiments and robots and things. But he's kind of a weirdo. So he may be up to no good. But his laboratory is this crazy complex of kind of like techie Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. So I have to draw a crazy complex like that. And he's gonna throw a robot jubilee. It's actually advertised in book 1. I think I don't have my book 1 next to me. Ugh. Oh, I do. So I'm gonna make good on this promise of the whole robot jubilee thing. Where is it? Here it is. Do I have the right focus? Robot Jubilee and competition. 1 weekend only. What did I write here? Meet the incredible Dr. Sirius at his world-famous Dr. Sirius laboratory. Sign up to compete. In the main event, a robot fight to the finish. Periwinkle, she enters that one. Enjoy combative competition and also food and games. That's silly. So they're gonna do that. So it's gonna be this huge festival, kind of. Yeah. Do you guys know what is it? Tomorrowland, that festival, and it had actually a little bit of trouble this year. The way they advertise that festival is so over the top. The tickets, it's like an unboxing experience. They had a problem with their fireworks this year, and a little bit of a fire. But yeah, that was in my head for Dr. Sirius's thing, just the scale of it and the grandeur. So yeah, I got my work cut out for me. Oh, so a light. Oh, you. Somebody just turned off. Are you not like plugged into anything? I have it like, I probably have a plug to nowhere or something. I think that works fine though. It should be like just charging. Now there's like a weird shadow. Okay, so what I can do, I really want to let the granulation stuff dry naturally. So what is your hair? Let me dry this guy's hair off. Then I'll do the background part. Then I'll do some more eye stuff while the background dries. I probably should get some more plugs and USB cables because I'll just unplug stuff that's around my desk to take with me to conventions to charge things and then forget what I unplugged. So I think my little light over there has suffered a consequence. I had 2 panels for San Diego Comic-Con. I had one that was comic book creation, and then the other one, which I do every year, is for inkers, letterers, and colorists. like the people who aren't writers need the fancy writers and pencilers to get all the attention. This one's just focused on everybody else. It was really good. We had John Livesey was the inker, and he works for all kinds of studios. I was the colorist, and then the letterer was somebody who won a Lifetime Achievement Award at the Eisners, like the night before or something like that. Klein, what was his name? It was like Kevin Klein or something. I had his business card here, and then I don't know where it went. But he was really sweet and really humble and really knowledgeable. So it was kind of a nice little group of people. Let's see. I wonder if I could just figure it out. Where is this one? Okay, let's see. Todd Klein? Todd Klein, probably. I was hoping to see a picture. It's just letters. Oh, thanks. Thanks, image search. Let's see, homepage. Yeah, that's him, Todd Klein. Really nice guy. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay, what did I say I was going to do? The background, right? Okay. And I wanted to use that weird red and green, whatever that is. That one at the top. Yeah, it's like a cranberry and teal, if I'm getting specific. So let's see if we can make this happen. Okay, I changed the focus. There. It's all like mood lighting now. Like, shh, painting. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, hold on. Focus, focus. Did I get you clean? Okay, this is the one. All right. Everybody in? I forgot, do I have a rough? Okay, this is rough. Arch's rough watercolor paper. I like it. That's a lot. That's all right. What is so water-phobic? Right by my ink line. Here, let's scoop some up. That's too much. Ooh, that's nice and nasty. Okay. Okay, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Stop. Stop. No, keep going. Okay, stop. All right, let's try the other side. So I think my next convention is actually there's a. I made a tangent right here. Should I lower it just a hair? Is that going to be noticeable? The next art thing I'm attending is actually art walk in Culver City. I think if our plans hold, that's what we're going to do. And we're trying to do Tokyo Comic Con again. I want to take the vending machine to Tokyo. That's going to be like an entire luggage solely for that thing. Can I get away with making that left side a little lower to avoid a tangent? You guys won't tell, right? You're not going to tell anybody. You know, rats. Look at that guy. Maybe I could make some blacker lines around his hair since it's the same value as the background. Just kind of blends in. Real pro move. And we'll let it dry naturally. See if it does its granulation thing. And I'll put red in the eyes. That's safe. Here, I'll use this one. It was weird saying goodbye to my periwinkle drawings. I felt like I was adopting them out or something. I'm not really used to selling original art. I like them, but they're not popular characters. So I was thinking, no, these are for me or for maybe you guys who watch, and you know who all these characters are. But going to a convention and just putting them out, that's something else. I think that's why it was such a highlight. Let me change. There we go. And red. Okay. Web of Chaos, you're talking about saying the license plate number over and over again so you can remember it. That's a pretty good strategy. I remember I was trying to learn how to remember numbers without thinking about them. And I think the best I could do is like 5 digits. I was watching this show about people doing interesting things, and one of them was a guy who could remember the serial numbers on money, and what else was he was remembering like a whole movie theater's worth of people's names just by the association of something physical and like attaching their name to that, like if they had weird eyebrows and their name was like Eyebrowerson. That's an easy one. But it doesn't ever happen like that. So one of the things that he would do is he would, this is like a technique, I don't even know, but he would make like an icon or an avatar for each number. So like 0 for me is donuts. 1 is kind of obscure for me. It's like from some old radio show. Minka is number 1. So Minka is number 1, right? 2 is poop, obviously. 3 is the bowling ball because it has 3. Wait, it doesn't even have 3 holes in it, does it? Does it have 4 holes? Anyways, that's what mine is. It's basically, doesn't have to be accurate, but it just has to be super memorable. So if your number is like 0, 1, let's see, like 0, 2, 3, you'd picture like a portrait in your head. So it would be a donut that's wedged up in poop that got stuck on a bowling ball. And like the more outlandish your picture is, the easier it is to remember. So it was super easy to remember hotel rooms, but it's a little harder the longer the number is. But then the guys who are really good at it, they would they'd have like a whole apartment of rooms where they could walk through the room, see the portraits, or not a portrait, like a snapshot of activity, which was their numbers. So it was really easy for them, their mind's eye, to like walk through this room and see clusters of 5 numbers, so they could get to these really long numbers. I never got to that point. It did help though. Let's see, bread. Four was Brett Favre. What was 5? Oh, 5 is alive, Johnny 5. Yeah, I can't remember most of them. He's a very well-rendered grump. Thank you, Vince. I appreciate it. Where did I stick my hand in? There he is. That's the guy. That's him right there, officer. That's the problem. Gonna take a guess and say it's paint. Yeah. I was watching that video. Hi, Shadow. How are you? I wanted to lurk at Julie's stream to try to get my last. Oh, my favorite streamer, Julie. She's so popular that Twitch had her make hype train emotes, and I need one more to collect. And Shadow's a Doodletown fan, so Shadow knows about it. But yeah, I was watching, Chris, I was watching my, that periwinkle glow stick painting, because I was wanting to share it with you guys, because I wanted to just say, look what I sold. And as I was watching it, I was like, oh yeah, that's where all that pink came from. I've got pink splashes on my keyboard and on all my stuff. It was from making that thing. It was fun though. It's an artist's table, so I guess that's what you expect, right? Yeah, that's one. That was the first one I got, the puffer fish. Oh, I love it. I love puffer fishes. So that she did that. That's perfect. I felt like it was custom made for me. I like puffer fishes and orange. Puffer fish? Sorry. And I think, is it specifically the porcupine puffer fish? Because there's one that looks pretty aggressive and one just looks super cute. And I think the super cute one is the porcupine puffer fish. I'm not sure. But that's the one. That's the one that inspired Grump's look, partially. The last one I need is like the little shock face one. I guess I could go anywhere and support any stream during a hype train and get it, but I kind of wanted to do it on her stream. Oh, this guy is insane. You guys remember Adventure Time, the Ice King? He was he wasn't necessarily a bad guy. He was kind of bad. He was goofy and kind of self-serving, but he wasn't necessarily evil. There's some quality of that in Dr. Sirius, but he's not goofy. He's just he's got a plan, and it doesn't matter who's in the way. Okay, let's see. Bad, then we learn the backstory. Yeah, poor guy. Let's get some of these sunspots. Let's see. That's that granulation. It's icky. Yeah, I definitely need to put thicker holding lines around his hair. Get some of those to pop forward. I've learned nothing. All right, so I got this blue hanging out here. Is this dark enough? Maybe I'll throw a little Payne's gray. Yeah, I noticed a lot of Labubu and In and Out at the convention. And I think I did see a lot of Jinx there too, the League of Legends character, because I kept seeing that side tattoo looking body art. It looks like light bluish gray clouds or something, and I was kind of fascinated because on top of that body paint they had like belts kind of rubbing against it, and I was thinking, that's some hardy paint you got there. It's not rubbing off at all. Okay, who's next? I gotta keep this a little bit on the lighter side so at least it has a chance of staying contrasty. I guess I could make the dark, I could add another layer of background color. Well, that just make matters worse, won't it? All right, I won't do that. Kind of want a little extra red just seeping in there. How much can I get out of that leftover red? Here, I'll try that. Maybe a super watered down Payne's gray. I think I have 2 more pieces of original art in the vending machine, and that's it. So I need to make some more, fill it up. They had a pretty cool Lego version of the convention center on the convention floor.
Game over.
I kind of ran past it and saw like, oh, yeah, that's cool, and I kept walking, but it was nice. You can find that online. There's some people complaining that they were trying to get in line for some Comic-Con exclusives, and they'd get there super early. They'd be in line to get into the open doors, and they were like amongst the first let into the convention hall, and they get to the line for the thing they wanted to collect, and it was already, the line was already capped. So they were pretty annoyed by that because they knew that meant exhibitors were kind of sneaking in there and getting stuff. There was a really interesting Nine Inch Nails album, like a record. It had a weird shape to it, like not really a triangle. I don't know what the shape is. It's like this. Let's see. Oh, give us some pen. I think it was like this. So, okay, if this is the record, it had like cutouts like this, I think, was it? There was 3. This is the worst. Okay, we'll try that. I think it was like this. And it had a cool design on it. Artistry. Ah, beautiful. Hold on. So this isn't exact. This is like my foggy memory of what it was. So it was a record shaped like that, kind of. So I was thinking like, well, what happens when the needle gets to that part? And they're like, this is where the music is. It's only right here. What did they call it when they do the smaller records, like a 45 or something? It was just right there. And it was red, transparent. Translucent? Transparent. And it was a nice collectible. Okay, Mr. Doctor, excuse me. I'm ignoring your education. Look at this. Handsome fella. So, a super dark black kind of thing right here. I could probably do that right now. It feels pretty dry. I might need to just get the training wheels micron rather than this thing. I'm kind of starting to like this a lot. This is fun to work with. I don't think I'm taking proper care of it. We'll find out. Surprise! I'm letting things dry. Crust up. Try this. Do I have the... Yes, let's fix this. Let's see if I can make this stand out more. Yeah, that does help. So the Manny, I'm pretty sure the original art Manny that I did, it just kind of walked away in secret. Someone's gonna discover it at home. I hope they like it. I mean, what if they wanted like just some sort of tchotchke kind of keyring or something and they got art? I hope they like it. The Grump Pot of Gold art, that's the one I chased down. I saw it because it was the old envelopes that I got that I had to cut and put into plastic envelopes to make them fit into the machine, so I could kind of see the golden shikishi edging kind of poking out. And he's like, okay, bye. I'm like, no. Okay, bye. And then he walked away, and I was like, no, let's do this. So like a goober. Can you open that? I think it's gonna be pretty cool. That's why the picture online is all blurry, because I was trying to not be super intrusive to this poor person. A lot of people knew the brand of the vending machine, and a lot of people took pictures of it. So I suspect there might be more vending machines at conventions coming up. I'm not the first one to do it, but I don't see a lot of them. So we'll see. Yeah, that definitely works. They sell a rolly bag specifically for the vending machine, but I think I like the luggage idea better, because I can fit some more stuff in there. Just, you know, it's not only the vending machine, it's like some tablecloths and signage, stuff that's durable enough to be packed with the vending machine. That definitely stands out more. Flip my paint. His lips could have a little darker line. His eyes could have a little darker line. He's just a dark little painting, I guess. That looks better. I don't want him to look eyelashy, but it's nicer to have that darker contrasty line since I put so many dark colors. So many dark colors, the red and the red and the gray and the red. Infinite. Are Posca paint markers, are those acrylic? Let's see. I saw somebody using some acrylic markers. And I was like, is this the same as Posca stuff? They used it in such a elegant way. And I was wondering what the difference was. Because at first I was like, I want some of those, and then I'm like, wait, we might have some of those. Let's see. Yes, it's acrylic. Thanks, Chris. But I had to look it up. Fair enough. Okay, mister. What else do you need? Oh, I said I was going to do the lip lines a little bit. I'm going to get into trouble with this 3. Still a smaller one. How about... Nope. I hit the wrong section. My mom's calling. She's not a fan of the stream, I guess. She doesn't watch. I see Julie's mom participating and she didn't even speak the language. Let's try this one. Too bad. My Comic-Con badge was a little different this year. Usually it just says exhibitor. This time it said professional exhibitor. So what I think they're trying to prevent is professionals getting 2 badges, like their professional badge and their exhibitor badge, and they want to keep track of who's coming and going. Like, they don't want extra badges getting in the wrong hands. So it's kind of, I was thinking, do I have the right badge here? Am I gonna get access to what I need? It was fine. I'm just gonna save it. I used to save all my convention badges, and then I just had a giant pile, like a tree looking thing of hanging badges. And I was thinking, what is the purpose of this? What are you gonna do with these? Who are you impressing? So now I just throw them away. Unless I did the art or Joel did the art for them, I won't save them. There's like a hidden ear here. I'm ignoring. Just trim it a little. What is that? Is that like some sort of ink bloomy thing that I did? Let's see. What did I do? I have no idea. I think I did that on purpose. What was called a little extra dark sunspot. So this one's going to go into the vending machine. What lucky person is going to get this vision? I think I'm almost ready to take the tape off. Let's see. Okay. So it doesn't look like there's any seepage underneath the tape this time. I could be wrong. That might be, for all I know. I don't know why I taped the top. That's just how it is. Okay. Super critical top tape. What would be worse is if this is the one that tears the paper. The completely unnecessary tape. Let's see. That's a good line. No, pretty solid. Let's see. This one has a little ink on it too. Hey. Look at that. That's good tape. So far, of the 4 of these that I did, only one had very minor pieces, like little drips of paint that slid under the tape, but most of them were pretty clean. Dr. Sirius. There he is. Let's see. I think I was signing in ink. Let's see. Let's try that. Okay. Some of these Copic multi-liners are on their last leg. I don't know if this was one of the nibs that they stopped selling. The super tiny ones, they don't sell anymore. I can't remember if Point 1 was one of them. I signed some Lady Mechanica books at the convention. Somebody brought a CGC witness over, and they wanted me to sign in a particular spot. They even asked me how big my signature was. I was guessing like an inch and a half. I mean, not this one, but my comic book signature. I think that's an inch. I don't know. But it's always kind of nerve-wracking when they've got somebody watching over your shoulder. Like, don't mess it up. And then the quality of the pen and the Sharpie becomes extra important. Let's see. All right. So I'm gonna trim this guy. Add him to the vending machine. I guess I could do a captain one. These are just kind of like mugshot looking paintings, but they're fun to do, to experiment with some little background washes. And then I don't know, I like the inking, both with the microns, Copic multiliners, and actually this thing. So it's the perfect little bite size to kind of get in and out of. And I mean, if I'm going to put these for a $5 token in the vending machine, I have to be a little pragmatic about how much time I put into it. And they got to be this small anyway, so yeah. There he is, Dr. Sirius. You'll get to know him in Grump's book 2 to find out what he's all about. He's a weirdo, but aren't we all? There he is, look at that. Handsome. Okay, so quitting a little early tonight. Should I stream tomorrow? I can get some more of these prepped. We'll see. I'll let you know on the Discord. If you're not on the Discord, it's right here. I also will post it in Facebook too, but not a lot of people are on Facebook. Let's see, Discord. Enter. Oh, I spelled it wrong still. I did it again. Hold on. Earned it? Okay. Hey, there it is. All right. Yeah, so let's see. Maybe tomorrow. And a bunch of people are asking for Grump Book 2. So there's gonna be, I wonder what would you guys think about, I think I've asked this before, but it's gonna start happening where I'm gonna have some interior pages to draw. So those streams will be a little different, a little quieter. Maybe it's gonna be the Grump Cam, because there's no way I'm gonna be getting all ready every single day. I can barely get ready like once or twice a week. So it's gonna be a little grump face. Yeah, and I was thinking, I think these cameras are sufficient for line art. I might have to work on the lighting a little bit for something like that, but it should be fine. Web of Chaos, redeemed Grump Fall, my favorite. Look at it. Oh. I figured out how to do it, and then I forgot completely. Something particles in DaVinci Resolve. Yeah. I learn, then I forget, then I have to relearn. All right, so thank you very much, Web of Chaos, and Chris, Vince, Shadow, and then on, let's see, Charles, I believe it was, on YouTube. Oh my goodness, buttons. All right, okay, my buttons are going crazy. Oh my goodness. It's like a slot machine. Okay, so let's see, I'll do the, here, hold on. Let's do this, and then I'll do this. All right, yeah, so then I will let you know on Discord and Facebook, I guess, if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. So it would be 4 o'clock. And other than that, thank you guys so much. I had a really good San Diego Comic-Con. So thanks for hanging out with me while I was trying to prep those cards. So you guys kept my sanity and I appreciate it. So if I don't see you tomorrow, I will see you next week. Thank you so much. See you later.